Hello everyone, back to our Friday afternoon little show. This week I've got Jazza back just to have a little chat with Jazza again, see how he thinks of our gear he's been using. And I'm going to do a little bit on the Headguards as well, and maybe he'll have a little bit of an input in that because he's used most of this kind of gear as well. Hope you enjoyed today. Jazza, you've been using our gear today, haven't you?
I've been down to sparring in the wildcard gym, yeah, with Adam Carberry. Yeah, I've been using the white ones. The white ones, the big ones.
These, isn't it? You've got a white pair, yeah, and the shiny.
I like the leather, don't I? I like the shiny leather.
Yeah, like the
What's that called, Matt?
That's matte. It's actually calf skin.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so
yeah,
it's a little bit more supple, and softer.
Yeah.
What do you reckon on them?
Good. Now they're breaking in, they get nicer when I break them in.
Yeah.
They're nice. Yeah.
They're not as soft as people think, are they? It's just a bit of extra protection.
I get them now. Yeah, I'll be back. But they're broken in. And they're creasing more, you know. You see, they're getting more and more creasing. I wouldn't tell you to put your hands in, spar them now. They're a bit wet, but a bit wet and sweaty, but now they're just like something else nice.
So you rate them as good as anybody else's at least?
Well, I've got other gloves, obviously I've got other gloves in the house, but these are the ones I've been wearing, they're nice, yeah.
Yeah, well, see, I'm not just bigging up my brand. The top fellas know what they know, and so you can believe what you want to believe.
Like I said last time, I'm not paid to say this, I've got no reason to say this, you know what I mean? That's just genuine. Yeah, good pair of gloves. I'm enjoying them, yeah.
Good, yeah. Now this week we're going to talk a little bit about Headguards, the differences, some of them that we sell and what the different things are and what have you. We started off years ago with IBA approved Headguards. Did you ever use our program Headguard? No.
You told me about it.
Yeah, it was a bit before your time. That was an amateur, wasn't it?
Maybe,
yeah. I think we were going back to like the early 2000s when we had IBA approval. Now we've got this one that we're doing with World Boxing, the new world governing body. The idea of an amateur Headguard, obviously you've got no cheek protection or anything else. Quick Velcro on and off, and they're very light. That's the idea. They're so light you don't know you've got it on. That's the way it should be, innit? With good vision and good protection, and not know it's there. They're cheaply made, to be fair. I'm not going to blag your heads and that. Like that's why we only charge cheap money for them. They have a suede lining to it so they don't slip and move around on the boxer's head.
I prefer that, yeah.
Yeah, it's good, but it doesn't last long, that. So, I mean, when you go on to like these top Mexican Headguards and the like, the leather inside as well as outside. So, did you find when your head's getting sweaty that they move?
What it is about them, I Vaseline this part of the head, because what I find is sometimes when it's cold you put a just all leather one on. I do wear it all leather one, but sometimes you just feel the impact, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
As an amateur, that reminds me of the Green Hills and the Adidas, so it's got the curvature there for the eyes like the Adidas did, but it's got the insides, what I liked about the Green Hills. I like that. After a while, he went rock hard, remember?
Yeah, it's the sweat.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, the sweat destroys everything, and that's why only on a cheaper Headguard you do the suede interior. Obviously, like I'm saying, on these, we get a lot of complaints where...
This is good, I like this about them, but I don't like the hard leather. The back of it's rock hard, the side of it's rock hard.
Now, that's a top make. I mean, it's lovely. You can see it's a beautifully made Headguard. Yeah. And these weigh, I was weighing them all before, these weigh about 20 ounces, a good Mexican Headguard. Yeah. And somebody asked, do you not feel the difference in the weight? If you're going to start sparring 8 and 10 rounds, your neck's going to feel it, isn't it, for a while? So.
That reminds me, me and Anthony Fowler used to go and box in the same gym together. And we used to go and fight for England together, so we'd be knocking around together in the street, go to school together, then go to the boxing gym together, and then go and fight to England together. And we used to share a Headguard, and we used to call it the Headguard. And it was just like that one. Yeah. I think it was had someone's name on it, was crossed out, and then someone else's was crossed out. It didn't pass down, and it was probably broken. It was just like that. That's a good Headguard. That. If I was an amateur, it's a decent Headguard. They can box in them,
they will be able to soon once we change over from IBA approved to World Boxing approved. World Boxing have had them for over a year now, and they say it's one of the best Headguards. We do the gloves as well through them, but because England's still IBA. Type thing, we're still using the old IBA stamped Headguards.
Like I say though, as a professional, this is beneficial.
Yeah, you don't want any facial damage before the fight. Like I always say, is to make sure my boxers have the best protective equipment, because If they don't fight, they don't get paid.
Yeah.
And if they don't get paid, I don't get paid.
Yeah.
Even though it's petrol money. But
Yeah. When I see a professional in an amateur like that now, Chris, I think, oh bloody hell, you've got a long way to go because I've got the experience. Look at my kite. So like that there on a guard, you can that just this piece here. That's the difference between the shot coming straight through your nose and sending your nose the way mine is by the ear, or stopping there. You know what I mean? That's why they have them, don't they? Because it can be a bit restricted, especially the bar sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's for protection. It's good. But I do think that these are there's a need for the extra lightweight one, just for the end of sparring when you want to feel sharp.
Yeah.
And you're working on your defences rather than letting that defend your
well,
head.
Going on to that, like we do a few different kinds of headguard. This is our cheaper one for the pro lads. That weighs about 11 ounces. So it's almost half what they weigh. Now we've moved on. This one's one of our first ones, so you can feel there's no weight in that. It's got that little bit of extra padding at the back that like the amateur one. Yeah. So you're getting that bit more protection on the back. And it has this little extra piece on there.
What are they? What are they about? Is that just?
Do you know what? I had a discussion on one of our programmes a few months ago. I wasn't sure, but I was told by a reliable source it's an extra.
Just a bit more, yeah, get it like
to stop it from the glove from getting into your nose.
Yeah.
Whether it works that way or not, I don't, because obviously if you get it hard enough it's just going to swash down anyway. But
too late for me to start wearing one now.
Yeah, I reckon so, yeah. But like what we tried to change on this was, instead of having the leather, we used to like a soft PU so it wouldn't spin on your head as much.
Yeah.
And we tried that and it seems to be working okay.
Yeah.
And we stuck with the old-fashioned amateur style Velcro to adjust it on the back so it's on tight enough and it's not moving. When it's got that lightness. But we've gone from that, top of the range headguard, which is that one.
Tell me this, Chris, because I thought about this. No two, so one strap, you get a choice about, so it's the same tightness here as it is here. Is that to make it, maybe that's the top part of me head,
if you look at the back,
it can be curved.
Because the back of your head's curved, so that can bring it in tighter below that sort of lump on the back of your head, if you like.
I see, yeah.
Now what we've done with that one now, the next delivery that's coming in, this is our top of the range headguard. Like everyone else, we use these nice little clips now, so they're easy on and off. Yeah. I think I've sent them one of these to you, haven't I? So
when you finish sparring, it's handy as well.
Yeah.
You get me a guard off for me there, just like that, you know what I mean? Whereas normally people like that,
fiddling about.
Fighting with you like that.
Well, on this one we've put a different line in, and it's similar to what we put in the gloves. So it's going to grip your head. Yeah. And it's nice and comfy as well. That's
what I remember when I said, it's either, so if it's a little bit big on your head, it's a spinner, or it's dead tight, and when you get it in the back of the head when it's dead tight, you feel it, don't you, for days?
Yeah, gives you a good headache that. But we're trying to change that, but this is our top of the range headguard, and what I've done, you've got a choice, you can have it with the Velcro and all that on the back, or you can have it with the lace on the back like this, which has still got a bit of extra padding on, but some people prefer that, so I've got something to keep both lots of people happy.
Even with a lace, you can make it bigger here.
And you can adjust it, But my idea was the amount of times I've been watching my fighters sparring, and they're fixing their headguard because they're looking through the earpiece because it's been moved, and I'm more concerned about it just being on, comfortable, lightweight and safe. So that was the idea of this lining in here, because we tried another one. I'll just show you this. And a few other companies have tried this lining. If you feel it, it's got these little grippy things in, but you know when you wear it, it feels scratchy, you know, like an old itchy woolly shirt or something.
You're conscious of it because you can feel it.
So I'm getting the boxers doing the same thing again, going, oh, it's a bit itchy, it stops the movement. So we binned that one, and we went to that one, which is similar to what's in our top of the range gloves, the same line. So we need to find out whether that one's actually, it works as good as I think it's going to work. It'll be sweat repellent, it won't be swizzling around your head, and you're going to get that nice protection. And it doesn't weigh 20 ounces like the Mexican ones.
That's what, I think to come to the end of camp, you want to just be totally reliant on your movement and your head movement and your defence, your hand defence and your feet, rather than being reliant on an headguard, you know. So to have it light as possible, that's what I think, that's the the best, I think.
Yeah. Now, what do you think of these with the face bar?
I think
what's your opinion on them?
They serve a purpose. So I fought against I fought Josh Wale for the British title. Must have been 2015, and it was the winter. Remember when you're playing football in the cold and you get the ball kicked on your leg.
Oh yeah, we know that one, yeah.
And it hurt. Well, I had a broken nose in the camp and I was 5 weeks away from the fight. And every time sparring twice a week, my nose was just getting. I was already sparring and it was freezing cold. I was sparring with a broken nose and I just felt like it was getting broke again every time I got it, you know.
Yeah.
And in the end, my nose was all over. I think it was over that side at this point in my career. And I even when I go on a press conference, I had to. My beard was putting makeup on me. Yeah. So he couldn't tell I had a broken nose, but I knew as soon as he hit me with anything, my nose was gonna go.
Yeah, your face goes numb down like that. Down the middle, doesn't it?
So in the end, just gristles getting moved all about everywhere. Yeah. On Monday it's over that way, on a Friday it's over that way. You know what I mean? But at that point, I wish I had one of these.
Yeah.
I did get one of these, and I see why you put the ledge on that there, because it's restrictive, innit? Yeah. So when you move back, this comes up, so you can't see down, and when you move forward, this is you can't see up.
The main thing with ours is vision, because I've opened it up a bit more around the sides as well, so you're getting that full vision rather than looking through a letterbox.
Yeah.
Which I've noticed with a few.
It's hard, so it's very restrictive, and also what I find is fighters who get used to them, and then they adapt to the restrictiveness, then they also think that they can take shots because
I've heard that
they don't get hit. I had one, and I taped it up with that side and that side, so I could see out of it. It was that tight. I had that with electrical tape, so it goes tighter and tighter and tighter to give myself a bit more vision, and I taped the whole bar as tight as I could, just to give myself a bit more vision. I shouldn't have had to do all that, you know what I mean? But when I had
I've seen some companies that do these and they're awful.
I think they serve a purpose.
Yeah, I mean the only person we've ever used that was we had a professional boxer when I was helping Colin Moorcroft. Yeah. We had a boxer called Johnny Armour, and he was a bleeder. He used to cut all around his eyes. So all through his sparring camp, he had to wear something like that.
He had to,
and that was the only way we could keep him nice and clear and clean before he fought. So I can see that, or nose injuries, but I agree. I think if you wear one of them all the time and you don't need to, you're going to take shots when you take it off. You think it's not going to...
What I think about it, Chris, my honest opinion is the crap until you need one, and then the brilliant.
Yeah, that's perfect way of saying it, that, yeah. So, they're good for when you need it. Yep. They're great for beginning. And these two are what you need on a normal day's sparring. So,
what do you think about the amateurs wearing the face, the cheeks? Think amateurs should wear cheeks in sparring?
In sparring, it's the same thing. You don't want to take an injury, do you, before your competition? Yeah. So, I don't mind that.
Top amateurs.
A lot of them will wear the amateur headguard because it's their headguard and they're used to it, aren't they? So I can see the benefits of that as well. I'm a believer in doing what they do now, where the senior males don't wear a headguard. I think that's a good idea. No. Once you're a senior, 18 plus, there's no headguard. Oh. The women have to wear them. Yeah. Obviously, when I boxed, nobody wore a headguard. Didn't matter if you're 10 years old or 30 years old. It was open.
Isn't the headguard for women? Could be because I can imagine it's restrictive, with the hair they've got.
Yeah, well, in the amateurs, if they've got a lot of hair, they have to wear a hairnet underneath.
Under the ear?
Or...
Like a butcher?
Yeah. Or they can have a ponytail and it can either come out the back or they have it so it comes underneath. Some headguards, I think our headguard's okay that way. I've not heard any of the women who've used this or the girls who've used this complain anything. But I've heard a few people about some of the other headguards. They're restricted with the hair.
Yeah, you can imagine, can't you?
So yeah, I get that. But yeah, like I say, I'm all for that. The juniors and schools boxers wearing headguards because it gives them that little bit more confidence. Yeah. And probably you're gonna. In my day, some kids used to get a few beatings and they'd never see them again. Yeah. Whereas they're not going to get the same. Encourage them to stay around the sport a bit longer because the protection they're getting.
That's why we have bike helmets, isn't it? Same reason.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I say, although I love the quality of Mexican headguards, they're made beautifully. There's nothing wrong with them. They're heavy, and they're a bit slippery. Some are better than others.
So, you know, it does look like a nice headguard. There's only picking holes in it, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a nice headguard.
I'll use these really top of the range headguards like Casanova and Zaragoza and them, and I'll use that when I'm designing one of my own, you know, to sort of where I can go better, where will it pick up a little bit different, and that's the idea of these.
What about that though, Chris? I'll pick your little thing with these questions. What's that about on the Mexican game where they have the lacing on the top?
It's just for show.
Is it?
No. Yeah, because you can stitch it, or even that one's got the thing on, but this one, it's stitched. This one's stitched with
so would you say that's just
on it.
Excess weight?
I don't know. What does a piece of lace weigh? It probably doesn't weigh much more than the beading and the stitching, does it? So I think it's just decorative. That. I don't think there's the other. We have another Mexican one here. There's a Zaragoza one. That's just stitched. Look, so that just has a stitch on it. So I think it's just manufacturer's style points. It's whatever looks neat and tidy. I think. So you know, they are good. They are, like I say, they're heavy, traditional. Ours are nice and light. You know, you can have the face bar, and then that's the amateur style. So I hope we've gone through everything with you. So did you get it all, like, or you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, today, that's the question. Today, and did they subscribe to the channel and did they like and comment?
Some do. We've not had no negative comments. That's a plus. But so as long as you do, give us the thumbs up and subscribe, you'll see more of me, see more of Jazza, because we're hoping to do a little bit where we're going to bring other boxers in together and talk about careers and things. So hope you've liked this one. It's a little bit different again, because I don't like doing the same things over and over again. If you need a headguard, speak to me. I'll tell you which one's the best. I don't mind talking to you and give me a good advice. You can either buy one off me or use my advice and go somewhere else and not do as well. Thanks for watching. See you again. Thanks for Jazza coming, and see you next week.